Hello. Welcome to another What is Your Pastor Doing with Her Time? This is my yard. So I thought I would bring you outside to show you my yard because this is where I'm spending a lot of my time when I'm not thinking about you all and planning for worship and a lot of Zoom meetings now, especially on this Earth Day, that I thought it would be good to get outside. So this is my house. I have a couple of different bird feeders, and I usually put up a hummingbird feeder right around there too. Next month I'll do that. I get some hummingbirds. These are two different varieties of iris that I got from my grandmother's yard. And so they're old varieties, which are kind of cool. They're not very common. And my grandmother is no longer here. The yard and the house are no longer there. But it's just really meaningful to have something like that growing in my yard. You'll also see a lot of hosta in my yard because I have a lot of shade. There's lots of trees. And so I actually have 12 different varieties of hosta, which is kind of cool. So here's my side yard. A few more irises. Those peony bushes are from my mother-in-law's yard, so they'll get big and beautiful. These are my dog friends next door. The neighbors let me come over and pet them and hang out for a minute, have some dog therapy. This is my backyard. Okay, get ready. It goes all the way back there to that fence. So the yard is a pie shape. So there is a lot of yard, but also, as you can see, a lot of shade. Once these all fill in, my yard is really very beautiful, as much as it is a lot of work. So I love this tree right here. It once everything fills in, it's like a big umbrella. So the top kind of fills out, and it just it's so lovely to stand underneath and just look straight up. Here's some myrtle that's blooming. I'll come all the way back here. And so this has been really good for me to get outside and get in creation and not really feel so trapped. And I know that for some of you, you cannot go outside, that you have to stay in the place where you live because those are the rules. And so I hope that you are able to open a window and feel the warm sun and feel the breeze and maybe even smell some of those flowers that are going to be blooming soon, those fragrant May and June flowers, that I hope that renews you, as I know for creation, for so many of you, just being out in it renews us, which I think is part of God's plan when God created everything, that we are all joined together. And so that is how it is supposed to be, that we are supposed to be caretakers of the earth, and the earth renews us. And so what I would like to do is I would like to end our time on this Earth Day with one of my favorite Bible verses. I'm going to take it out so I can read it for you. It's plucked out of Isaiah, and it really shows how we worship and how creation worships, and that's what we were made to do. That's the main thing that we were made to do, was to worship God and to care for each other and all creation. So let me share this Bible verse with you. For you shall go out in joy and be led back in peace. The mountains and the hills before you shall burst out in song, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands. and that is Isaiah 55:12. It's a beautiful way to keep in mind how God made this wonderful world on this Earth Day. So peace be with you as you go out and come in, even if that's very minimally. You are all in my thoughts and prayers, and let us give a shout of joy to creation this day on Earth Day. Amen.